Warren Buffett makes $37 million US dollars every single hour, whether he is awake or asleep, whether the market is open or closed, whether it is a Monday morning or a Sunday night. His money never stops working. And in this video, I am going to show you the exact strategies he used to make this possible. Right now, while you are watching this video, Warren Buffett's net worth is increasing. While he eats breakfast, it increases. While he reads his newspapers, it increases. And while he sleeps, it increases the most. Because unlike most Americans who trade their time for money, Warren Buffett built a system where his money works for him around the clock, every hour, of every day, of every year. Here is the number that should wake up every American. The average working American earns $0 per hour while they sleep. Warren Buffett earns $37 million per hour while he sleeps. That is not luck. That is not inheritance. That is a carefully built system of passive income, built over 65 years, that every ordinary American can start building today. In this video, I am going to break down the 3 exact strategies Warren Buffett used to build this passive income machine. Strategy 1, dividend stocks. Strategy 2, index funds. Strategy 3, owning entire businesses. And at the end, I will show you exactly how every American can start applying all 3 strategies, even with just $100 US dollars. Let's get into it. Here is the exact strategy that makes Warren Buffett $37 million per hour while he sleeps. First, let's understand where this number comes from. Warren Buffett started his investing career seriously around 1956. Today, in 2026, his net worth stands at approximately $130 billion US dollars. That is 70 years of compounding. When you do the math, his wealth has grown at an average of roughly $37 million US dollars every single hour to 24 hours a day for decades. Not because he worked harder than everyone else, because his money worked harder than everyone else's money. And here is the truth that most Americans find difficult to accept. Warren Buffett did not earn $37 million per hour by working $37 million worth of hours. He earned it by building assets that generate income, whether he shows up or not. Dividend-paying stocks, index funds, entire businesses, each one generating cash flow around the clock. This is the fundamental difference between how wealthy Americans think about money and how most Americans think about money. The secret behind all of it is compound interest. Albert Einstein reportedly called compound interest the 8th wonder of the world. Warren Buffett has called it the most powerful force in the universe. When you invest money, it earns returns. Those returns get reinvested, and then those reinvested returns earn returns of their own. Over decades, this creates an explosion of wealth that most Americans simply cannot imagine until they see the numbers. Think about this. Think about this. While every American sleeps tonight, for approximately 8 hours, Warren Buffett's wealth will increase by roughly $296 million US dollars. He will wake up tomorrow $296 million richer than he went to bed. Not because he did anything, because his system, built over 65 years of disciplined investing, never stops working. His money never sleeps. And that is exactly what every American needs to build. Warren Buffett once said, "If you do not find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." Most Americans work hard all their lives and still end up dependent on Social Security in retirement because nobody taught them how to build passive income. Today, that changes. Here are Warren Buffett's 3 exact strategies. Strategy number 1, dividend stocks. This is the foundation of Warren Buffett's passive income system. A dividend stock is a share in a company that pays you a portion of its profits regularly, usually every 3 months, simply for being a shareholder. You do not have to do any work. You do not have to show up anywhere. You simply own the stock, and the company sends you money automatically every quarter, forever. Warren Buffett's favorite dividend stock of all time is Coca-Cola. He bought 400 million shares in 1988 for approximately $1.3 billion US dollars. Coca-Cola has paid a dividend every single year since 1893. That is over 130 years of continuous dividend payments through world wars, the Great Depression, financial crashes, and global pandemics. Coca-Cola never missed a single payment. Not once. Here is what makes this truly remarkable for every American. Warren Buffett paid $1.3 billion for his Coca-Cola shares in 1988. Today, those same shares pay him approximately $776 million per year in dividends alone, every single year. Without selling a single share, without doing any work, he has already received more than his entire original investment back just in dividends many times over, and the shares themselves are now worth over $25 billion. Warren Buffett's entire dividend portfolio is built on the same principle. He owns large positions in Apple, which pays him over $800 million per year in dividends. American Express, Bank of America, Chevron. Each one sending him regular dividend payments every single quarter. Whether the market is up or down, whether the economy is strong or weak, the dividends keep coming, and he reinvests them to buy even more shares, which pay even more dividends. The snowball never stops rolling. The key to Warren Buffett's dividend strategy is he does not spend the dividends. He takes every dollar of dividend income and buys more shares of the same companies. More shares means more dividends. More dividends means more shares. Year after year, decade after decade. This is the dividend reinvestment snowball, and it is one of the most powerful wealth-building tools available to every ordinary American today. Strategy number 2, index funds. And this might surprise you, because Warren Buffett, the greatest individual stock picker who ever lived, has repeatedly and publicly told ordinary Americans not to try to pick individual stocks. Instead, he tells them to buy simple, low-cost index funds, and he backs this up with his own money. In 2007, Warren Buffett made a famous public bet. He challenged the entire hedge fund industry. He bet $1 million that a simple S&P 500 index fund would outperform a portfolio of actively managed hedge funds over the next 10 years. The hedge funds charge their wealthy clients 2% fees plus 20% of profits. The index fund charged 0.04%. 10 years later, Buffett won by a landslide. The index fund crushed every single hedge fund in the B. A simple S&P 500 index fund like VOO or VTI gives every American automatic ownership of the 500 largest companies in the United States: Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Johnson & Johnson, all of them in one fund. With one purchase, earning you returns as the entire American economy grows. $10,000 invested in the S&P 500 index in 1990 would be worth over $200,000 today. Without picking a single stock, without making a single decision, Warren Buffett has given explicit instructions about what should happen to his wealth after he passes away. He wrote in his will, "Put 90% of the cash in a very low-cost S&P 500 index fund. Keep 10% in short-term U.S. government bonds." That is it, the greatest investor who ever lived with access to literally every investment vehicle on earth chose a simple index fund for his family's financial future that tells every American everything they need to know. The beauty of index fund investing for Americans is the complete automation. Set up an automatic monthly contribution to your Roth IRA by VO or VTI every single month. Reinvest all dividends automatically. Then do nothing. Do not check it every day. Do not panic when it drops. Do not celebrate when it rises. Just keep buying every month for decades, and let compound interest do what it does best. Turn small, consistent amounts into life-changing wealth. Strategy number 3, owning entire businesses. This is the most powerful strategy in Warren Buffett's passive income arsenal, and the one that generates the largest portion of his $37 million per hour. Through his company, Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett owns dozens of entire American businesses outright, not just shares. The whole company, and every single one of them sends profits directly to Berkshire Hathaway every single day. The businesses inside Berkshire Hathaway read like a list of the most iconic American brands in history. GEICO, one of the largest car insurance companies in America. BNSF Railway, one of the largest freight rail networks in the United States. Dairy Queen, the beloved American ice cream and fast food chain. Duracell Batteries, See's Candies, NetJets, Pilot Flying, J-Truck Stops, each one earning millions of US dollars every single day and sending those profits to Warren Buffett. Let's look at Geico specifically. Every single day, millions of Americans pay their car insurance premiums to Geico. Those premiums flow directly into Berkshire Hathaway. And here is the genius part. Geico does not pay out all those premiums immediately in claims. There is a gap between when the money comes in and when claims are paid. Buffett takes that gap, called the float, and invests it in stocks and bonds, earning returns on money that technically belongs to policy. It is one of the most elegant financial strategies ever designed. The insurance float strategy is uniquely, while other investors borrow money and pay interest to invest, Buffett essentially gets paid to borrow money through insurance premiums. Policyholders give him their premiums. He invests those premiums. He earns returns on them, and he only gives the money back if there is a claim. This is why Berkshire Hathaway's insurance operations are so central to everything Buffett has built. It is a money machine that funds even more money machines. And when you combine all three strategies together, Dividend Stocks generating hundreds of millions per year index funds, compounding silently, and entire businesses earning profits every single day. You get a passive income system so powerful that it generates $37 million US dollars per hour. Around the clock, every single day. That is the Warren Buffett money machine. And the principles behind it are available to every single American, starting right now. Now, how does every ordinary American start building their own version of this system? You do not need $1 billion. You do not need to buy entire businesses. You just need to start with whatever you have, even $100 US dollars, because Warren Buffett's first stock purchase was just $114 US dollars at age 11. Every massive fortune begins with a single first step. Here is your exact 4-step passive income plan as an American investor. Step 1. Open a Roth IRA account at Fidelity, Vanguard, or Charles Schwab. Step 2. Immediately buy VU or VTI index fund with your first contribution. Step 3. Add 1 or 2 high-quality dividend stocks like Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, or Procter & Gamble. Step 4. Set up automatic monthly contributions and automatic dividend reinvestment. Then let the system run. Do not touch it. And here is the number every young American needs to see right now. If you start investing $300 US dollars per month at age 25 into a combination of index funds and dividend stocks, earning an average 8% return, by age 55, you will have over $400,000 US dollars generating passive income for you every single year. Wait until age 35 to start, and you need to invest $700 per month to reach the same number. Every year you wait costs you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Time is the one asset you cannot buy back. Warren Buffett did not build his passive income machine overnight. He built it over 65 years of disciplined, consistent investing. One dividend stock at a time, one index fund contribution at a time, one business acquisition at a time. The Americans who will be wealthy in 20 years are the ones starting today, not the ones waiting for the perfect moment, not the ones trying to find the next hot stock. The ones who start now, stay consistent, and let time do the heavy lifting. Let's bring it all together. Warren Buffett makes $37 million US dollars per hour while sleeping using 3 strategies. Strategy 1: dividend stocks that pay him hundreds of millions every year without selling a single share. Strategy 2: index funds that compound automatically and silently over decades. Strategy 3, owning entire businesses through Berkshire Hathaway that generate profits every single day. Any American can start all 3 strategies today, even with $100 US dollars. Here is my challenge to every American watching this. Open a Roth IRA this week. Make your first contribution, whatever amount you can afford. Buy 1 share of VOO or 1 share of a dividend stock, and drop a comment below telling me which strategy you are starting with: dividends, index funds, or both. I read every single comment and will personally reply to as many as I can. Every good financial decision you make today, your future self will thank you for. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. If this video helped you understand how Warren Buffett earns $37 million per hour, hit like and share it with one American who needs to hear this. And if you want to know why Warren Buffett reads 500 pages every single day and how it made him rich, that video is right here. See you there.